Welcome to the Fairy Network News. I'm M. Diane Bairstow. Diane is my human name. And I'm here at the studio today because the fairies are having their New Year's celebration. The solstice is their New Year's, and when you try to talk to them about anything serious, all they ever say is, "Oh, never mind." You would think they were actually from the land of the never-never-minders. And so, even Auntie M, who, can you believe it, is such a ham, that she even refused to come to the studio today. All she would say is, never mind, it's summer, never mind. So I'm here, and we're going to have a retrospective of the year, talk about all the different news stories, and Rodney, our Tech God director, I'd like to have him join me too so that we can look back on the year together.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, Rodney.
Cheers, Auntie.
Happy Fairy New Year.
Oh, I called you Auntie. You're not Auntie.
I'm not
You're the other
Auntie.
lady.
I'm the other lady.
Sorry.
Rodney, get us straight.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Yep, and all that stuff.
Okay, so you met Auntie M this year, and you also met Rodney, the Tech God director, hero, and then we met Chris. Chris was the human ambassador to the Human Fairy Alliance. You remember Chris?
He was captured by witches, wasn't he?
No, the Fairy First Federation.
Very First Federation, right.
He was totally against any
that's what it
human
was.
fairy interaction.
Right. They carried him away, did they?
They
Did
carried-
they keep him?
Well, he escaped.
Oh.
He escaped. But as you remember, the negotiations totally broke down
Right.
when the Fairy First Federation was claiming they were going to steal human children from their schools.
Yeah, that's not a real bad idea.
Rodney.
Oh, all right, okay.
And then in sports, the Stars Ball, the 13-game Stars
Right.
Ball, was interrupted when Prince Handsome Harold of the Palatial Palace,
Right,
Prince
right, right.
Charmings, and the Palladian Princess Solana, whom I thought you liked a little too much.
Yeah, you know, paparazzi sure took some nice pictures.
They did. In fact, they were constantly trying to escape the paparazzi, who hounded them incessantly, until finally they agreed to have an exclusive interview with Auntie M. That was exciting.
That's right. Yeah, that was nice.
And although they were cleared of all wrongdoing, the Fairylanders were never quite certain of that decision. So, also,
Well, the Lost Boys keep going back there, don't they?
those Lost Boys. Whatever they were doing,
That's
it
right.
worked.
Yeah.
So, Gandalf the Average was in the news quite a bit. He forgot to take his, what was it?
I won't forget it, or no.
I won't get it.
I won't get it,
Yeah,
I forgot it, so I won't get it either. Or something like that.
So, and caused all kinds of havoc in the Everland subdivision with high winds and flooding.
Blew me away.
That's easy to do.
Yeah.
And high winds and flooding. And so, once that was all repaired, then he decided to import
Baby dragons.
miniature baby dragons.
Miniature, tiny.
Tiny.
Microscopic. No, not that
Not,
small.
not that small.
Well,
no.
when they're born, they're pretty damn small.
They are pretty damn small. Pretty darn small when they're born.
Well, damn keeps the water back, so.
It does,
Okay.
yeah. That would have helped
Yeah,
with
with
Gandalf's
everything,
first,
yeah.
first escapade. But anyway, the baby dragons escaped, and they are curious little creatures and cause quite a bit of havoc.
Yeah, that they did, yeah. And then, what do you feed them? Sheep McNuggets or something like that?
Something like that.
That was, yeah,
Yeah.
sounded good.
Yeah, to baby dragons.
That's right.
And so then we had that exciting contest. Do you remember that exciting
Oh,
contest?
yeah, but that lady, oh,
Well,
I mean,
It was for the priceless
Yeah.
Harry Potter collectible toothbrush and toothpaste set.
Yeah.
You know, I think she was just so excited. She
She
couldn't
was.
contain herself.
Well, yeah.
And she was just,
Was she even human though? I mean, we never got a good look. And was that a claw that came out the door and grabbed that, or a hand? I just wasn't sure.
I'm not sure. You know, it was really only open to humans because, but
Okay.
might not have been.
Might not have been. Yeah.
That's why she didn't want to show herself.
Could be.
Could be.
That's my thought. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's either that we showed up too early in the morning, or was that the afternoon?
Well, I understand showing up too early in the morning myself. So we have, what else did we have? Madam Portia P. Humphreys. She was our main sponsor, and she was.
She's a loon.
Yes, but she has great potions.
Yes.
She has great potions.
Absolutely. Yeah. And her interpretation of the dragon language. I mean, I couldn't have done that.
I know. She's a little eccentric, but she has a lot of talent. Speaks many languages, and she was gracious enough to interpret for us for the daring young dragon Dave. Who doesn't like to have his wings petted.
Right. Whatever happened to that wizard? Did he actually die, or is he stuck somewhere in sunlight or something?
You know, he was never heard of again.
Yeah.
He might have gotten back to the land of fright.
Fright! Probably a changed person. I could not do that the way she does it. Fright!
Fright! Yeah, she's very good at interpreting Dave's, not only his words, but his emotions. And so then, was that it? Let's see, we have a list. Chris, Gandalf, Madam. That was it. That was
I did hear Goofdorf in the, or Goofed Off.
Goofed Off.
Yeah.
Yes, so we are going to have, now this is really exciting, we are going to have a preview of next season's. We're going to have a special segment, and it's going to be Goofdorf the Wise.
Goofed Off.
Oh, Goofed Off? I thought
Goofed
it was
Off.
Goofdorf.
Well, it depends on how you spell it, I guess. I pronounce it Goofed Off because, from my understanding, that's what he did most of the time.
Okay.
So.
Well, you know him better than I do.
No.
Yeah. So Goofed Off the Wise, and he's going to be having a special section on monsters.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll let him explain that.
We'll let him
I could go get him, bring him out.
Go get him. Bring
Okay.
him out.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're here in the studio with it. Now, is it Goofdorf or Goofdoff?
Well, the spelling is kind of Goofdorf, but there is an extra F on the end, and most people that know me, well, they know I goofed off. So Goofed Off is really kind of the nickname that goes with this persona.
Well, in fact, I think I heard that you were often referred to as Goofed Off.
The Wise.
The
matter of fact, a lot of W words.
Goofed Off the a lot.
The Wise, the Wonderful, the Wacky.
Okay, Goofed Off. That's enough. Okay, so
I have a lot of names that start with W, so it's a thing for me.
I understand.
You understand that, yeah?
A very person very close to me has a thing with M words, so I
Well,
understand.
that's interesting. M words.
M
Wow.
words.
It's like an upside down W.
Like it is.
That's really
Yeah.
okay. Anyway,
Words like magnificent and marvelous and
wonderful
magical.
and wacky, whimsical.
Okay. Back to the show.
Roger, you filming?
I am filming you now, and kind of knock it off with the W words. I got enough M words to deal with. Thanks.
Okay, moved off. What are you going to be bringing us this next?
Actually, first
this
I'd
next
like to
season?
something you brought up in one of your episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember which one it is, but that children at a very young age were being kidnapped and
Right, by the
replaced
fairies,
with gremlins, right?
Well, they're replaced with changelings. That's what
Changelings.
fairies do. They steal human babies.
Well-
It's one of the big controversies in the Human Fairy Alliance.
Yeah, well, I've noticed that some are actually gremlins, and gremlins, well, they're pests. They take things apart, but not completely, just enough so they'll break at the inopportune moment. So if you have a lot of things around your house that are
Right.
falling apart, something's not right, you knew it was good yesterday, but today, then your brother or sister, or son, daughter, whatever, may be a gremlin.
Gremlin.
You'll also know that they eat, or note that they eat a lot of green food.
Broccoli?
Broccoli, all of
They
it.
eat broccoli?
Gremlins will eat broccoli. So if a member in your family, particularly a young one, because they're kind of small in size, so
Yeah.
once they get to a certain height, they have to, bring the child back, and you'll notice that he's a little disorientated, and he doesn't know who he is, and, stops eating green food immediately. So then you know you've had a gremlin in your house. So, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to teach people how to detect the gremlins, how to get rid of the gremlins and get your sibling back. And well, overall, I'll be teaching about monsters and the good ones, the bad ones, dwarves, gnomes, everything, in the fairyland. Creatures, let's say. They're not all monsters, as monsters itself has a bad connotation.
Well, it does.
So, I mean, I could be a monster to somebody. Yeah, most likely I am. No, don't look in there. The dark. I have to be in the dark. I can't have my face in the light right now.
Sounds like a monster to me.
Well, again, to somebody, we're all monsters. So anyway, the upcoming episodes for season 2, I'll be doing a spot. Oh, I hope you give me 3 minutes, right?
Maybe 90 seconds.
90 seconds, yeah, depending.
Maybe 2 minutes if it's really an interesting monster.
And I'm hoping we can get Portia P to come in with me, and maybe we can brew up something that will help everyone in the, what do you call it? I call it the mundane world.
I call it the everyday boring land.
The everyday boring land, yep.
Everyday
yep.
boring land, yeah.
It's kind of mundane. So.
But mundane's such a mundane word.
It
Everyday
is.
boring land is so much more descriptive, really.
Yeah.
Uh,
And what does it matter anyway?
And as you were talking, I thought that perhaps Madame Portia could brew up some kind of detection potion where you just maybe drop it on their skin.
Yep.
Yeah,
we could
something
sell
like
it to
that.
support the programming here. Get you a really big studio, get you a major staff, get you a limo,
If you want to see that, send money, no problem.
or fairy dust.
Fairy dust, yeah.
Yeah. Fill up a bag of fairy dust, drop it by the studio, mail it to us. Have your owl bring it, whatever works for you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or a bag of human money, but take that too. The conversion rate changes.
Yeah. And don't bring
a
bags
lot.
of humans. We don't know what to do with them.
Not humans, particularly, human children, if they're not changeling, you can bring those. But you have to get the detector potion to know.
Right,
We don't want gremlins.
Right. So yeah, you have to buy the potion in order to detect the gremlin to trade the human child for the potion.
Right.
That could be confusing.
It is.
Let's forget that.
Yeah.
But Madam Portia P and myself will come up with some defensive maneuvers for you, and some defensive and detection potions, and should be able to do something really nice for the
For those who have
everyday boring land.
everyday boring land people who have had gremlin changelings, and I know that it's really a problem. And all of a sudden, you're surprised when your dear child turns into this gremlin. That still looks like your child, but it's breaking things and
Right.
talking back
Or
all
causing
the time,
things to break,
causing
yes.
things to break.
Yeah. Always tinkering, always taking something apart. You'll recognize them. So.
Okay, well, I think that's about it. Thank you for coming in.
Well, thank you
and
for
giving
having
us
me
a
here.
preview here for next season. We'll be looking forward to it. I know that all of you listeners will be looking forward to hearing more from Goofed Off. And
Is this the end of the show then?
well, almost.
Okay. Can I sit here while you've finished the show, or should I leave the studio?
Well, I did think Rodney would come back.
Let's go get him.
Okay.
All right, be right back. Meow. Hi, Kitty. Nice of you to join us for the end of the show. Yeah. Yeah.
We're joined here with Thomas Stearns Elliott, my literary cat, and he'll be joining us for the end of the show.
Also writes the scripts for the show. It's
Well, he helps.
very
We
literary.
collaborate.
Yeah. Look at the camera.
Look at the camera, Elliot.
Look at the camera. Thank you, Elliot.
So, that's it. We will, we know that you will be experiencing Fairy Network news deprivation over the summer, so we're not going to leave you high and dry. We'll be, from time to time, posting bloopers.
Bloopers.
Bloopers, yeah.
You mean all that footage that I didn't burn? Whoa. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The program is in trouble.
And last Saturday we did interviews at the Crestone Saturday Market, and we will be from time to time showing these quick interviews of people here in Crestone who believe in fairies and have seen fairies.
I think some of them were gremlins.
Well, I know that one little boy who said he saw a fairy, I think he saw a gremlin.
Yeah.
Because it kept changing.
Yeah.
You know, it kept, the fairy, he went from red and white to orange.
The ball of fire.
The ball of fire, that was definitely a gremlin,
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, strange and unusual things from Fairyland. And of course, this is not just about fairies, it's the Fairy Network. And so all of the gremlins and wizards and elves and gnomes are all part of the network. And so until next time, we're going to leave you. Soon. Well, it'll be the blink of an eye here before you know it.
Yeah.
We're going to leave you with the words of Mitzi, the mountain fairy.
Mitzi, is she coming into the studio?
No.
Oh, yeah. We'll play a
Till
clip.
I see you again. Ahato kanaha. Live strong. Be kind.
So otherwise, good night, Rodney.
Good night, Diane. Say good night to your alter ego for me.
Okay, good night, Auntie Em.
Good night, folks.
Good night.
Cheers.